Hey everybody, Scotty G here from ListenUp. I'm in our Denver showroom with Costa from SimAudio, the makers of Moon audio gear.
Hi everyone.
We're going to do a complete breakdown of all their gears. If you're a fan of Moon like we are, you're going to want to check this out.
SimAudio is the parent company that manufactures the Moon brand. As a company, it has been around for 43 years, founded in 1980 by a gentleman named Victor Sima, hence where the name SimAudio comes from. And throughout the last 43 years, we have manufactured 3 different series of products. First one being Sima, the same as the company name. In 1990, we launched a brand called Celeste, which ran until about 1998. And in 1997, that saw the beginning of the Moon brand, which is of course the brand that we're most famous for. And Moon is now in its 26th year. Throughout the last 43 years, all of the products that have been manufactured by our company, regardless of what brand they fell under, have all been manufactured under the same design philosophy. And it's a design philosophy that goes all the way back to the very beginnings of the company, all the way back to the mindset of Victor Sima. And it has to do with performance, but performance not being defined simply as sound quality. Now, sound quality is paramount to the design of our products, and it is one of the most important, if not the most important design feature. But performance is also a very comprehensive term that for us means a lot more than just sound. It refers to ease of use, pride of ownership, feature set, aesthetics, build quality and reliability, which is a big one, which is backed by the 10-year warranty that our products have. But these are all qualities that put together define performance, and we strive to optimize all of those to get the most out of all of them in each product that we make.
All right, so the first stop on our Moon tour is one of my favorite products, the Moon Ace.
Yes, the Moon Ace is one of my favorite products too. It's an interesting product because it falls under the category of all-in-one music player. Now, what does that mean, an all-in-one music player? Well, it's exactly as the name implies. It's the product that you just connect a pair of loudspeakers to it. So you need a pair of speaker cables, of course. Plug the Ace into the AC outlet, fire it up, set it up on your network using your iPhone or an iPad or an Android-based device, and you're up and running listening to music. The Ace is one box. Inside this box, everything you need is there. There is a full feature streamer or network player. There is a high performance DAC. There is a high quality 50 watt per channel amplifier. And there's even a phono stage if you want to stream, if you want to play your turntable, if you have a record player. And record players, obviously vinyl has been for many, many years making a strong comeback, and a lot of people embrace the format, and you can connect the turntable to the Ace as well. Now, what's interesting about the Ace, Scotty, is that it is also one of our lowest priced products. And sometimes people wonder, wow, how do you guys get all that stuff into one box and sell it for $4,200? How do you manage that? Well, it's no secret. The Ace is manufactured in our factory, in our facility in Montreal. And it's made right alongside where we make all of our other more expensive products. There's no double standard at SimAudio. What we do to build an Ace in terms of quality control, parts used, and the attention to detail to extract the maximum performance from this product is the exact same thing that we do when we make our more expensive products as well. There's no double standard. And it's entirely made in Canada, 10-year parts and labor warranty, just like all of our other products, and we're extremely proud of it. And very successful with it too, I may add.
Absolutely. It's truly an amazing unit. All the features you can want and that great Moon sound. Additionally, we are honored to be the only dealer in North America that offers the Ace in the two-tone finish. This for us is the most popular finish of all the Moon products we sell, and it's a real treat to be able to offer that to our clients. Now let's talk about Moon's first foray into loudspeakers, the Voice 22.
The Voice 22 is indeed the first ever loudspeaker bearing the Moon name, the first ever loudspeaker from SimAudio for that matter. And what drove us to develop a loudspeaker started with a closer analysis of the Ace. You see, the Ace is an all-in-one product, but you still need to connect it to a pair of loudspeakers to listen to music. And with the variety of excellent loudspeakers available in the marketplace, while a lot of them are obviously of very high quality, none of them truly convey what we define as the Moon sound. So the best way to give you this is to develop our own loudspeaker, which is carefully tailored sonically and technically to mate with the Ace. It'll also work well with a plethora of other products that we make, but it is of course optimized for the Ace. And together it makes up a complete Moon package, delivering the Moon sound to the customer. Now the Voice 22 is a compact loudspeaker, two-way loudspeaker with a 6-inch bass driver and a dome tweeter, and there are some unique technologies that have gone into it that make the speaker realize truly a very larger than life sound with excellent dispersion characteristics. And as I said before, electrically it is a perfect match for the Ace. Price-wise, it is priced to match with the Ace. And like all of our products, it comes with our 10-year warranty as well.
All right, so the next stop on our journey around the Moon is the 390 network player preamp.
Ah yes, the 390. The 390 is another very special product in the Moon lineup. It is, for all intents and purposes, a mid-level DAC in the Moon DAC range, but there's nothing mid-level about its performance. It's a step up from the entry-level 280D and a step down from the 680D, which is considerably more expensive. Now the 390 is a bit of a super sleuth in itself in that it comprises many different capabilities all into one chassis. It is a DAC, of course, but we actually call it a network player preamplifier because first and foremost, there is our Mind 2 streaming technology built into it that allows the user to stream music from streaming services, locally from a hard drive, such as one built into a NAS or anything like that. And at the same time, it's also a preamplifier, a full-featured, fully balanced preamplifier as well. The 390 actually replaces more than a couple of products when we first launched it, and it outperforms all of those separate products that it actually replaced. In itself, all you need to do is connect a power amplifier to it and of course loudspeakers, and you've got a really next level up system from what the Ace can provide, with a lot more feature capability as well. It includes HDMI switching, for example. It's also a room-ready device, as is the Ace. There's an excellent phono stage that supports moving coil and moving magnet, 32-bit DAC architecture, balanced inputs, balanced outputs, and the list goes on and on and on. And it's one of our hottest selling products.
Okay, so we have found that a great companion to the Moon 390 preamplifier network streamer is the Moon 330A amplifier.
Yes, indeed, Scotty. The 330A power amplifier is the perfect partner for the 390. It is a power amplifier that is in the exact same form factor as the 390, same width, same depth, same height. And inside this compact box is a potent 125 watt per channel power amplifier that has all of the Moon design hallmarks built into it. This amplifier can double its power output into a 4 ohm load as well. And it runs cool to the touch. It's got some special technologies incorporated into its heatsink design, into its amplifier circuitry, and it's, again, like the 390, it's one of our top sellers, and it, as a combo kit, the 390 330A is, I jokingly refer to it as an all-in-two system because it's two chassis instead of one, but you get everything. But it's an accurate description nonetheless. And it is a significant step up from the Ace, which would be our entry level in terms of having a full feature set system.
Yeah, the Moon 390 and 330A make an excellent combination. As we discussed earlier, a great addition to the Moon 390 330A combo is the Moon 260D T disc transport.
That's right. And the 260D, I'll call it CD player family, is actually made up of two different models because the 260D is available in two different versions. One is, as you mentioned, Scotty, the 260DT, which is a transport-only version in that the product is not equipped with a built-in DAC. So its outputs are purely digital outputs. In other words, you need to connect it to an external DAC. Then there is the 260D CD player, which is basically a 260D, but with an entire DAC section built right in, so it becomes a fully integrated CD player. You still retain the digital outputs. In addition to that, you also have analog outputs for connectivity directly to an analog integrated amp or preamp or whatever you may have. So that's the 260D family. In terms of the product's design, I want to add that the 260D's transport itself, the mechanism, is a proprietary in-house design Moon drive. And we're very proud of this because in light of all of the rapidly changing technologies today, the limited supply of transport mechanisms to offer long-term serviceability, we've overcome that limitation by designing our own drive mechanism, which allows us to offer long-term serviceability should it be required to owners of the 260D product. As well as, by the way, the much more expensive 650D, which we won't get into in detail, but it uses the same mechanism. The other thing I'd like to touch on is a trade-up program that we've instituted over a decade ago that is very successful, that we call Reach for the Moon. And the Reach for the Moon trade-up program allows an owner of a Moon product to use it for a certain length of time, say within 1 year, bring it back to you guys, obtain a full 100% credit, and trade up to a higher model in the same general category of product. And this allows a customer, not only does it protect their investment because the product is essentially used without any depreciation for up to a year, but it allows them to upgrade, and then once the upgrade is done, the clock resets and they have another year to upgrade further. And we have seen instances where some consumers start off with one of our more entry-level products and then gradually over the course of a few years move up to some of our top-level products. Now, the Reach for the Moon trade-up program isn't just a one-year program. I've been talking 1 year up until now, but if the trade-up occurs during the second year of ownership, Scotty, the customer will still get back 75% of what they paid. That is used as a credit towards the purchase of a higher-end model. So that's an ongoing program, and it allows a customer to start with a product like an Ace, and then move up, say, from an Ace to a 390, 330 A combination, and from that point up, they can go, for example, to a 680D with a 600 IV2 or even higher. Sky's the limit.
That's great.
Yes.
All right, that does it for our Moon Rundown, a tour of some of our favorite products that you can find here in our stores as well as ListenUp.com. We'll have links in the description as well as in our video. Please be sure to like and subscribe, crush that like button, and we'll have a lot more content coming your way. Thank you, everyone.